They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen.
All right, man.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Longhorns will put total leather and will get started.
All right, near road game, Texas. We're not bringing this out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Give to the single back. Turning it on. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He'll run it again. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Well, this running back has been the only guy obviously who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. A strike downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Shakes off the defender. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the right. It's good. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
How nice is it for the quarterback knowing he's got a tight end that can get down the field vertically on the corner route? You know, if you just put it anywhere near this guy with his long arms, he's going to pluck the football. He did it right there.
And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the lone back. Space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Time for some defense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Hardest part. So I know him, he liked to run a lot of wheel routes and stuff, so I'm just backing my coverage off.
Offense in a split backfield.
Trying to play the outsides, threads.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Yeah, out there, TJ.
In the backfield, it's Hendricks. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackle.
He is equally as important as his third down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
We love this formation. Watch the crossers.
Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The thing is, we already pretty much in sticks defense, so
they're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26.
Doesn't hold the middle.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, we up there.
Makes the grab. It's Coffee. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
They'll leave it with him.
Yeah, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
I know why we do it.
And on 2nd and short, they'll send 3 receivers wide right. Off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Hendricks. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quick out. Really nice
so right now,
on that one as they get into the 36
I'm giving a lot of flex.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. This is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Good play, so check the window.
Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Too many yards on 1st down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pick up a 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it. And how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
The Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7.
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Motion from the wideout. On the ground, it's Velasquez. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
It'll be third and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third down, he drops the throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll send out the kicker here. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Excellent job by the coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return.
Kicking is really the next man, bro. Let's send me up for a long drive.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Can't really do nothing against that. Just got the ball out quicker.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here.
Let's get something on the left side. I think he goes middle.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Go there. There you go.
Got his man downfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
So now it's just not letting me.
Wants to go up top.
What the? Alright, well.
Fires the pass.
I mean, like, that's just stadium post, bro. I called it fucking out route and he runs a streak. Like, that's fucking bro.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Everybody getting hurt on my team.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have that. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Snags it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. All they needed was a few inches, and the defense was not having it.
Bro.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting a run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
It was not fun to play at all.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
Oh, no.
Might be changing the route. They're throwing for it on fourth down.
Bro. Does it every time.
Picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to Pop with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Ever, bro. I swear, everything is predictable. It's just like the players look dumb as fuck.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
He be rattled.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Kill, he really doing the streak though in the quarter. Like, that's fucking crazy, yo. That's really like, what was the point of me calling that, bro? What was the point?
In the gun, looking to throw on third down.
Like, I know what I'm trying to do.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
No, bro, that's not controlled, bro.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Working the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
That's a good-looking throw, and I know when we talk Wisconsin offense, we're always talking about running backs, but they've seen their fair share of QBs too. Darren Bevel back in my day, Scott Tolzien had some success, and then, of course, Russell Wilson also. This guy right now in this game, he needs to get himself into a rhythm, and if he gets there, he's dangerous.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
I get to give that to I'm going to say I'm going to allow my backup to be honest on this one. That's weird.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
Wow, that's a pain.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR.
It's a blitz again.
From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the 2nd half and start making some plays.
The Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Now the play fake. Under fire. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Unfortunate, really.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Everybody's getting hurt. Like, how much time you got? 39 seconds. I'm not changing this one, bro.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. To the air on 1st down. Looking deep.
We're under that, right?
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got it. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And the defender is
not much I can say about the first half. To be honest, I got that bullshit interception. It's just shit that you can't control in this game, honestly. Like, no matter what you do.
And the Badgers will kick it off to start the 2nd half.
Can't really say too much. My defense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Texas offense. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Boy, the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25.
The middle is the flat right here.
From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Same formation, same
and we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Yeah, let's try it.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Leaves it with the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Great catch.
Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. And they're able to get him down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
The Badgers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Right.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
That's open.
Quick release by the QB. He'll get it up to about
so I'm not recording
the line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
I want to send a house.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back.
Yo, they be
shooting. It's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Come on, man.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
It's terrible, bro.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down.
Under that. PJ.
It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
after the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
Good job right here.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. This time on target. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. We'll send the tight end in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Tompkins. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
He's got it on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself the chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number 1. He wasn't able to do that.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on second down. Quick strike complete. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They'll go to work in the air on second down.
Why is it open though? Like he's in between. Like
the 25 will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Off play action on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hendricks.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life, taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
The Longhorns have taken it inside the 20. Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
he caught what? Bro.
Picks up enough to get the first and 10 from the 11.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Looking to throw on first down.
Really throws it right at my flat, bro. Like I'm telling you, it's just some like you can't do nothing, bro. You can't do anything.
Well, look, this
He
quarterback
threw it right, literally right at my flat, bro.
Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back, because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
A first down run in the red zone.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Finds his back in the middle. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right.
And that's it.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Punch right here, bro.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Just keep swinging it. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
On the move. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense.
This is definitely not okay. Of course, it's not going to be audible now, bro.
From the gun, wants to pass.
See the ball.
Hauls it in. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil, guys. See if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win. But this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
First down,
last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire.
He played it this time. That's crazy. He played it this time.
Jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, no mystery here. 3rd in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage. These guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off in his head.
DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming.
That's a ball. That's a great ball.
Got his man to the left.
Nice. That's it right there.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
You clocking it.
Yeah, I tell you what, these big body tight ends that can catch the football in the corner routes, it doesn't have to be a perfect throw. Usually you got littler guys, it's hard. You got to put the ball more on the money, but this big dude can just go up and get it. You just throw it near the sidelines, he'll do the rest.
I told him to do that.
The Badgers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the run.
For the hero,
this time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Nice job by the defense. Understanding 2nd and short. They're playing run. You can see super physical. Now forcing the 3rd down and short.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Touchdown, Badgers!
Didn't want to score, but
I know it hasn't always been pretty for this guy throughout the course of the game, but David, he has shown tremendous mental toughness. He just keeps going back on the field, and he keeps taking his shots. He looked really good on that last drive throwing the football, and now gives his team the lead.
And he has struggled. That's his first passing touchdown. But in the moment when his team needed it the most, in a 2-minute drill when it's the hardest, he puts it together, goes down the field, and takes the lead for his football team.
Let's go
to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Florida Atlantic is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Air Force. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw.
That's
a deep throw as the clock winds down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Backed up now, here's second and long.
Keep the quarters in.
Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left.
We don't want the timeouts. We got
with that 15-yard pickup.
Keep it what we know.
Wants to throw on first down.
Great tackle. That's a great stop right there.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Quarters and hands. We good. Quarters and hands. We good. Middle.
To the air on second down.
There's nothing open. Take on the dunks.
It's Hendricks. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Nothing that we don't know, bro. We good. We good, bro.
Incompletions, but let's not forget to work the sidelines. Make sure we get first downs. Huge drive.
I knew that's where it was going. I need a knockout. He's so shit, bro. He can't stop clock. He got to get a run off. He got to get a run off right here.
Down to not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you, and I get you matched up.
Oh, my.
And I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
Come on. Like, I can't. We do not let him get out of bounds, bro, whatever we do.
To the air on first down.
That's us. Pick it up. Pick it up. Yes! And number one, baby. What a way to catch up, man. What a way to catch up, man.
Great job of reading the QB's eyes and getting to the
football. Number one, man. There we go. What a catch up, bro.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take it easy. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the here, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge win.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hell game. We played really good on third down this game. I'm happy with that. Won the turnover battle. Ran the ball well. He actually wasn't that number one. I think we are on NC State next, man. Family Ties episode 2. So